What's up, y'all? Back with another reaction. So today I'm reacting to MVP Phase 2 Phase 3 Paul versus Chavez Jr. June 28th fight. I'll be on vacation, so that's why I'm gonna bring the fire stick. Or just have my dad bring their fire stick, because I don't feel like bringing mine.
If I play with the timings,
no, this is how dumb you
I am
are.
super smart,
This
man.
is how dumb he
I'm
is.
the first YouTuber pound for pound #1 in the world. Yes, here,
He's getting angry.
Look at me, man.
He's an angry little elf.
On Saturday night,
He's angry little. Damn.
live on DAZN pay-per-view, two of the biggest names in boxing will square off when Jake Paul takes on former world champion Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., an event presented by Celsius. For Jake Paul, it's a step towards his stated goal of becoming a world champion. For Chavez Jr., it's one last chance to get back there. We've got Paul and Chavez at the top, but it is a loaded card from start to finish, and FanDuel is the official sports book of this event, and they are offering a 50% profit booster on any of the fights on it. That includes Zurdo Ramirez against Uniel Dorticos, Floyd Schofield Jr. against Tevin Farmer, and of course, the main event, Paul versus Chavez Jr.
Damn, Jake Paul gonna fuck him up.
Now, for an event this big, we have a little twist for this face-off. Since Julio likes to switch between Spanish and English, we have a comedian and YouTube star Duno here to interpret. And now let's introduce the two fighters. First, the former middleweight champion of the world and holder of one of the greatest names in boxing, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And his opponent, the disruptor, the instigator, one of the biggest stars in the sport right now, El Gallo Dorado, Jake Paul.
Saturday, June 28th, 2025. Let's go.
Buddy.
How everybody doing?
Well, Jake, another big event, another pay-per-view. How are you feeling going to this one?
Always feeling amazing, man. This is the part I love the most, these fight weeks, and getting to actually go in there under the lights and perform. I think it's going to be a great fight, and I had great stacked cards, so the fans are going to win from this one.
And Julio, we haven't seen you on...
So I'm gonna make something clear. I know I forgot to put my hat on, but I just keep forgetting. I'm not used to putting hats on in reaction, so maybe my next reaction that will be after vacation, because it's like 12 in the morning, I think, is when we leave. Damn. So I guess no making videos on the way there.
Are headlining a pay-per-view in quite some time. How are you feeling being back in the mix?
Oh, great, man. I feel great. Because it's what I want, you know, the big fights. And I'm here, so I'm ready, and I'm very excited, yeah.
So, Jake, you can fight basically anybody. You decide who your opponents are going to be.
I mean, he fought Mike Tyson, so.
Why was this man the right opponent for right now?
I think this talk has been part of the conversation, and we've always wanted to fight each other. There's been some shit talk back and forth for a couple of years, and my goal is to become world champion, and the WBA and WBC plan on ranking me depending on my performance, and once I'm ranked, then I can go for the title shot. And he's a formidable opponent, former world champion. It's a great test, 10 rounds to get ready for what ultimately will be a world championship fight one day.
He called you out a year ago. He was looking for this fight for a long time. Did you take note of that when he said your name?
So the one
Oh,
in
for
the
sure.
blue
You know,
suit.
I've always wanted to fight him. I've always wanted to fight legendary names in the sport. His dad is one of the best to ever do it. I like building my resume, having the best looking box rec of all time. Mike Tyson, Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, the list goes on. And so just adding a Chavez name to my box rec is just really exciting for me.
He said his dad is one of the greatest.
So the one in the suit is the one he's fighting? Damn.
of all time. And you're right. What do you think of him?
I think he's a great fighter. You know, when he locks in, when he's prepared, when he's been doing this his whole entire life. He has a ton of experience. My most experienced fighter to date. He's a tough Mexican, comes forward, and he loves to actually bring the fight and make it entertaining. So I think it's going to be a great matchup for me stylistically.
Why'd you say his name? Why was this the fight you wanted?
Always it's good to fight like a good name, a guy that is like popular and he trying really fight, really be a boxer, because you see so many people.
So some people were like, oh, he's still a YouTuber. He can box people. At this point, yeah, back in 2018, he was a YouTuber. When you think about it, he fought so many people. He's pretty much a professional boxer at this point.
Entered to the ring and tried to box, but it's different. He tried after his YouTube or whatever he make in the past. So he's now a real boxer. So, but other fight I can have like rematch with the Canelo or no, another big name. But I think Jake is the perfect opponent for me, and it's a great fight.
You've fought some great fighters over the years. Yeah. Sergio Martinez, Andy Lee, Canelo Alvarez. Do you think this is going to be a tough fight for you?
Yeah, I think like every single fight is different.
For real.
You never can say like I'm fighting this guy and I can beat the other guy. It's something different. So Jake is young. He's too young, so he have a lot of energy and that's the big part, the difficult part to fight a new guy, So it's good, So I'm prepared myself better than ever, because that's what I need for make a great fight for the fans, and you never know, I remember like Barrera Morales and Corrales Castillo, why not? And it's good. I like this fight more than this time because boxing is not good now. Like look at the fights in New York.
Negative.
No action. Look at Canelo last fight. No good. Look at Munguia. Positive. So it's good time for jump and take face of boxing.
You think?
For real though. But bro. Let's see.
I go back to the press conference, and it seemed to me at the time that Julio and his father were pretty dismissive of your abilities. Did you feel that way, and do you think they are maybe looking past what you can do in the ring?
Definitely underestimating me. This is going to be the toughest fight of his career, the most embarrassing fight of his career. He's going to be exposed. He's going to realize he's easy work. And I don't even think him and his team know what's going on. His head coach over here is like, oh yeah, we watched Jake. He has 7 pro fights. And I think these guys don't know what they're getting themselves involved in. And I see the sparring partners they're bringing in, and it's just no one that can match what I'm capable of in the ring. And it's going to be a very upsetting night for him.
Julio, que te va a romper tu madre, güey. Más. Better said than done. You're going to fuck him up. I think that's the easier way to say it.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
100%.
En español?
Lo que tú quieras, whatever you feel.
English, please.
Hey.
English,
Jake,
please.
for talk, you're better than me. That's for sure. And boxing, find out Saturday.
You're not training properly, and then you have these fat sparring partners who you think mimic me.
Well, one, nothing wrong with fat people. Pero yo que te va a romper tu madre.
They're his. Go work out.
Te va a romper tu madre.
I don't think so.
My man thinks he's not going to beat him up.
How do you think this fight plays out?
I break him down, He's always the young man, the stronger guy in the ring. So for the first time, I want to put him back, and make him work, extra work, That's my strategy is not about my sparring partners and nothing, That's
I would react
shit,
to the fight,
there's
but
nothing. So
I'll be on vacation.
make my fight, it's my style, like be fast, strong, more to the body, like mixing, Dile que lo voy a marear.
He's gonna fuck you up. Well, first he's gonna make you dizzy, and then he's gonna
Your first will make you dizzy.
knock you out.
You're basically just a not as good Mike Perry.
Oh my God, man.
That's fucked up.
This is a heavy bag, man. No, my
What-
Perry.
you-
Look
what
my
do you
Perry,
do?
man.
What-
He's like,
what do you do?
Look, let me see. Fight like that. Like Rocky, man. It's unbelievable, He's strong, He's strong. He take punches. And it's not bad
But you
opponent.
come
He's
forward
strong.
the same way. That's the thing. That's what you're
Oh,
not.
man, come on, man.
And you know it too. I see it in your eyes. I see it. You're like, I think.
If
I'm
you
gonna
think like
win.
that,
I
man,
think I have
you're
a
already
strategy.
loud, I don't know, man. I like see the fight like Mike Perry versus Tyson, man. Maybe it's a great fight, man. Can sell a lot of pay-per-views, and maybe I go with Mike Tyson, that.
You were critical of Jake fighting Mike Tyson. Did you have a problem with that?
Not really a problem, but
No, definitely not.
I never like to fight like.
Elders.
Yes, nunca me gustaría hacer eso, dile, por lo que yo los respeto. Yo entiendo el dinero es importantísimo, por supuesto que es un negocio, pero no sé. Pienso que me hubiera dejado ganar por Mike Tyson, dile.
Yeah. So he doesn't believe in elderly abuse, is what he's kind of saying. He said he understands the money, but he doesn't like that a young man is fighting a
But he still is a legend.
6-year-old.
Sí, que yo me
No
hubiera
matter
dejado,
how old he is.
Yeah, that he would have let himself get his ass
I mean, if it's like 90, then no.
What's crazy is Mike lasted 8 rounds, and you're not gonna last that long. So you could say all these things about Mike, but
I'm counting it 3 rounds.
it's gonna be a quicker and shorter night for you. Which I know you like. I know you like quitting and giving up.
So the thing is, like, when you have like a real career,
He's getting under his skin.
you have a lot of things, like even fights, good fights, not so good. So I have a lot of fights, so sometimes I'm not there like mentally.
So yeah. The fuck? Bro, I lowered the fucking volume by accident.
So I can don't continue fight, I'm prepared like 100% physical and mentally, because I have surprise. Sorry.
Guys get paid when they fight you. Do you think he's here for a paycheck? Or do you think he's here to win?
I think he's here to win. No, I know he's a former
For real.
world champion. The guys always prepare the most for me, which I think is funny. It brings the best out of them. They're like, oh, this is the big fight. This is the big name. I don't want to be embarrassed by him. So I think he did a training camp as hard as he possibly could. And I'm used to facing the best version of people because they know that this is their big moment.
So what's different about you now, Julio? Because you had a great run at middleweight, you were world champion. You mentioned that moment against Martinez, one of the great moments, 12th round in boxing. You've had a rough go of it over the last few years. What's different about you now?
Mentality, experience, focus in boxing. So I don't have nothing like other things, So I'm focused in boxing. So I try to do my last 3 years in boxing the best possible. Train hard, be disciplined. No matter what happens, I love boxing, so I wanna end right. So I feel great, I feel great, and I wanna show. Dile que me quiero ver mejor que nunca. Dile.
He wants to look the best he can. He's focused. He's locked in. No more drugs. No more bitches. He's locked in. You know what I'm saying?
No, she was yesterday. She was
might-
Rodriguez.
So I might not watch this whole video. I just wanted to watch a little bit of the face to face. Some people were like, "Oh, watch the whole thing." I don't. First of all, I don't know if this is copyrighted, and a whole copyrighted of a whole reaction of 28 minutes. I don't even watch videos that's that long.
It's win.
Yeah.
In the sun, William?
Were you locked in, you would say, again, in your camp against Uriah Hall? You've been focused for the last 3 years, you said?
Estabas enfocado en tu última pelea contra, what was his name?
Uriah Hall.
Yeah, Uriah Hall. Sí, estabas enfocado en esa
Sí,
pelea.
dile que está. Yes, I'm trained. So I win the fight only 6-round decision. But you see the fight and see, oh, Julio don't look good. So I want to beat Julio. So I want to do this for make the fight. Me, you, good fight. Good styles, make good fight. Yes, but still, I'm a little better than you. So good fight, Jake. It's good fight.
Is he saying he's better than Jake? Hell no, Jake will fuck him up.
You know, really, I respect him like a fighter because I see fight my Perry.
He might win, he might not.
And I see this guy take serious everything. Like he wanna be one of
I'm
the
not betting
best.
nothing.
But always I wanna be one of the best fighters. You know, I fight everybody. You know, no matter the timing. I lost a couple fights, but I never see a guy then he beat me and break me down and put me like down 2-3 times and really. Yeah, like, nunca me han ganado así, me han pegado una chinga y me han ganado claramente.
Yeah.
Never won.
So nobody ever just whooped his ass before. It's always been a good fight. And the homie's locked in, man. He's ready to get this fight on. He thinks it's going to be a great fight. Yeah.
You agree with that? Nobody's ever whooped his ass?
I would agree with that.
He's got
Yeah.
a beat, but they've never just completely whooped his ass.
Yeah. First time for everything.
Okay.
¿En cuál round crees que lo vas a noquear?
¿En qué round?
Uh-huh.
9.
Knock him out in the ninth round.
You know, I think that's one of the things. He lost with Tommy Fury. So that guy is nothing, man.
You think you're better than Tommy Fury?
Of course, man. Of course. That's no question, man. I'm much better than him, you know. So he trained hard and he's muscle guy too. I think Jake is better than him now because experience and weight. So of course he's much better now. But still, man, this guy Tommy is not a fighter, you know. He have like the perfect fights for stay here and be ready, you know, because he have good opponents. So the past don't mean nothing. That's my thing, you know. So it's good fight. I'm ex-world champion, and I live all my life in boxing. So of course I know boxing. He's dedicated to boxing, and I think both have the desire to be the best. So they say, oh, he's the son of the Chavez. Man, I'm sorry, I don't say nothing about this situation because it's like that. So, oh my God, sometimes it's hard to say, oh, you're bad or you're sad.
Wah, 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 wah.
It's
Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. I just wanted to watch the face to face because I never watched it before. Well. So